The one and only Amir Ali.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research, and I found you. And I hate doing videos, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on the exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up. With one particular student like me, you have hundreds of students. You are just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi Amir, good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of the customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, this RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me. Mr. Amir, thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her how is his program or something. So she said you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking for it.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because questions were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were, there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes, who does them can easily clear a PMP.
Amir, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me one complete year. I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to book your exam, I still asked you, but are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said, yes, you're ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started encounter with your program through linking, so some of your thoughts, always motivating me, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back when I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amir, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, everyone should do your mock for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed, and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP. So I had to book for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching call is for you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching all. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm not Amer Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then you're left with always like two answers. Which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. So thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had that foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands. The first PMP with us, Kirti, Ahmed, Abdullah, Adil, Ahmad, Ishtiyaq, Alhamdulillah, Mehtab, Taif, Awais, Rama, Sayyid, Suhail, Archana, Shahil, Princy, David, Nida, Binsi, Tahreem, Satya, Neetu, Mazhar, Hossein, Maya, Abdurrahman, Vladimir, Fatima, Matiullah, Anand, Arib, Alina, Ali, Hassan, Ahmed, Amir, Aisha, Ashok, Arfan, Mohit, Samita, Lindsay, Farid, Minu, Shahid, Faisallah, Vigneshwar, Vignesh, Kunal, Bilal, Manas, Akhtar, Jawad, Hasnain, Kamran, Harun, Sayyid Ghazanfar, Ankur, Yani, Ayman, Om Prakash, Usman, Risor, Prem, Harpreet Kaur, Faisal, Amir, Vishal, Yaref, Om Prakash, Sharat, Sanan, Gopal, Usman, Bala, Milan, Lavlina, Zafabita, Kira, Usama, Umar, Sweta, Sheikh Shafi, Ram, Rakesh, Kaisar, Nimra, Nazish, Munib, Zahid, Darab, Duat, Jim, Jangir, Imran, Ibrahim, Bilal, Abdul, Mateen Iqbal, Wasim, Basma, Dania, Ram, Sudha, Neil, Vinkat, Asad, Shabaz, Vikas, Rij, Laren, Sadnan, Ankit, Abhishek, Raisa, Saeed, Maheen, Rajib, Rahideen, Jangir, Salman, Aslam, Asma, Pepal, Sayyid, Solat, Hashim, Lakshmi, Rashad, Hussain, Dinesh, Awais, Asif, Ashraf, Ahmad, Ali Afsar, Zuhaib, Jain, Tabad, Asrar, Muhammad Ahmad, Chandrakant, Zishan, Anga, Veena, Nandan, Unati, Uday, Toil, Sharjeel, Ali, Aftab, Mubashir, Tayyab, Tamanna, Tahir Hussain, Dhani Abbas, Faisha, Suhail, Shubham, Kalayum, Shrikant, Vilakshmi, Suhail Bashir, Suhail, Saurabh, Salma, Said, Sikandar, and Sikandar himself, Hussain, Taj, Ravi Lalo, Kesh, Shajib, Qasim, Pratap, Amia, Rafil, Saddam, success story of friend, Naveen, Venkatesh, Ankur, Pooja, Suresh, Said, Uzaif, Kashif, Pradnya, Surosh, Deep, Dani, Sam, Hasan Javed, Rahim, Pavanti, Nithya, Naveen, Nara Singh, Manib, Shabaz, Intizar, Muhammad Ali Virani, Ahmad Adnan, Mudassir, Manili, Manishka, Manaila, Yakas, Oman, Sayyid Kavi, Johar, Ibran, Rahim. This is a love story. Jane, Vishnu, Mohsin, Sashi, Sara, Mohsin, sister, Aitan, Harun Rashid, Numan, Wakar, Rizwan, Muzammil, Farhan, Rizwan, Faisal, Sayyid, Mubashir, Deepa Prakash, Deepa, Deva, Chitali, Nataranj, Basit, Barkat, Shazin, Asfar, Riyaz, Arvind, Agarwin, Aksa, Anani, Sarad, Bhai, Kalpana, Amar, Ali, Akhil, Azaz, Afshanan, Adil, Smad, Rashi, Kudrat, Sudha, Ram, Priya, and Vanith. Shamim. Here we have PMP number 883 of 2025, Abdul Hamid from Canada. Whenever I see such videos, it actually motivates me. So, first of all, guys, thank you very much for joining the coaching call. And if you are joining from Australia, US, Canada, put something in the chat box. I would love to know. And yes, get this thing done. The purpose of this coaching call, why I keep doing this, is very simple. I want to make sure you know how to solve question answers and what is the best way for that. For today's coaching call, I'm gonna take few questions of PMP marathon. I was just having fun, so why not? So, are you ready for that? I need yes or no in the chat box from you guys. So, question number one. Gee, I don't see comment from you guys. So if we look at this question is actually very interesting. And the purpose of being interesting in this question is twofold. First of all, it talks about like different topics in the PMP, right? It talks about how different things happen. This is a classical drag and drop questions for your exam. So if you get this question in the exam, okay, so let's go with that. If you get this question in the exam, so you will be able to drag it. Dropped by tone is a loss of information. It meaning is loss of information. Worker uses all the time for an activity, regardless how long it actually takes to that. This is basically this is Parkinson's law that you take all the time, no matter what it is. Okay, an activity is not started, resulting in lost time. Workers are electing procrastination can lag. Okay, so this is worker are reluctant to do that. That is self protection. No matter how much time you do, you work into that. Okay, so as a result, information is being lost. This is dropped by tone. Student syndrome is that students like to do things at the last responsible moment. That is student syndrome. Self protection is that you try to protect yourself. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. This is an important question, guys. Let's do the next one. Okay, let's see what do we see your answers. Alia is saying keep up the good work. Thank you, Alia. G, what is your answer of this question, guys? I'm looking for your answers. Okay, so if we look at the question, during the execution phase of a major infrastructure project, the vice president of another department raised concern. The project manager realized that this stakeholder was not identified. Which of the following actions should the project manager have taken to best prevent this situation and ensure proper engagement? Conduct a analysis using chart. Okay. Schedule a review meeting during execution. Okay. Develop a detail that includes environmental reporting. So what is the answer? It's a good question actually. It's a very good question. I'll put it also like that. Okay, so one of the most important thing is that stakeholders are identified throughout the project. That is the most important thing. But here in this question, when we identify initially, we are able to handle them and navigate the complexity as the process moved in that way. So that's why A would be your right answer in this pattern question. In this pattern question, in this specific question, A is the right answer. For every question, you need to use elimination technique. That is the cornerstone of PMP. But in this question, A would be the best answer. Next one. G, what's your answer for this question? Applying 7 by prioritizing well-being of team member? No. Using emotion, understand, adopt the communication. Implement to ensure all parties are informed. Execute human resources. During the execution phase of a major infrastructure project, you notice that one of your team members who has been experiencing a personal loss is showing signs of reduced focus and performance. So our team member is not happy, right? He's losing focus. You schedule a private messaging and adjust to accommodate team members' need. Okay. So what he did basically, he used the emotional intelligence to communicate, use that approach to work in the best possible way. Always identify the keywords, what the question is asking, what is the purpose of this question, and use it in that way. B is the right answer. I hope that makes sense to you. Important question for exam. So during the creation of project WBS, the manager ensured that all deliverables are decomposed or physical delivery. Project manager reminder WBS should always be process oriented, a deliverable oriented, time based, a cost based. So it's a deliverable oriented. This is the exact definition of WBS. Here the flashcard helps you. Process oriented, no. Time based, no. It's a deliverable oriented. Last question for today. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, very good. Makar, good to have you. What is the most appropriate course of action for a project manager? During project execution, the project manager discover has not been receiving critical updated. This stakeholder group is becoming frustrated. What is the most appropriate course? Continue with the current plan? No. Conduct analysis to identify any other potential good. Immediately rectify and send out a comprehensive update to affected and schedule a meeting to address their concern. Can be delegate the responsibility. No. Okay, let's see what answers you guys put it here. Once again, we need to conduct analysis. Okay, looks like a good answer. But Vakar, if we look at the question, both of the questions here, okay, options, conduct a thorough analysis, identify any other potential misconfiguration. Okay, this is a good, immediately rectify the configuration. This is a very important thing. Project manager never do anything immediate. He makes sure that he has look at every single angle and do it. So B is the right answer. So we did 5 questions today. Question number 60, starting with that. If you missed the session, I do recommend once the session ends, go to the back and watch the first section. That is a very important question. So that was 5 question answers for you guys today. I'm highly gonna recommend you go through all these questions, understand them, put something in the comment box. What did you learn? And if you have not taken training, my class is starting on this Friday. I would love to work with you, making sure you become PMP in the minimum possible time. And if you are my student, book your exam, and I will be there to make sure you become PMP in the minimum possible time. With that, Best of luck and have a great week. Bye-bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually. Like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.